I'm going to be honest here. There is a considerable burden on all of us during these troubling times. But there are ways to ease this burden, to lift the weight, so to speak. My favorite way is by listening to the Canadian-American rock group, The Band. So in order to honor that, let us partake in some trivia about these influential musicians. Okay, question number 1. Eric Garth Hudson, the keyboardist, saxophonist, and organist of the band, joined the group in December of 1961. But first, the band had to agree to 2 of his conditions. The first of which was that the band had to purchase a Lowry organ. What was the second condition that Hudson made? A, that he'd be able to bring along his puppet collection on tour. B, he'd be paid an extra $10 to give music lessons to the other members of the band. C, an unlimited supply of Reese's Pieces. Hudson's reasoning behind this condition was that he wanted to reassure his parents that he wasn't simply just putzing around with a rock band. Question number 2. Many of the members of the band initially toured with Ronnie Hawkins as the Hawks. According to lead guitarist Robbie Robertson, Hawkins took the band to play a gig at the decrepit Skyline Lounge, which was owned by what infamous figure? A, Jack Ruby. B, Richard Speck. C, Charles Whitman. Even though the band was paid a meager sum, in the Lord's scheme of things, they dodged a bullet. The same couldn't be said of Lee Harvey Oswald. Too soon? Anyway, the band put 2 and 2 together that they had just done a gig for a future murderer when Jack Ruby's face was plastered on the news in November of 1963. Question number 3. The band famously ended their touring career in 1976 at the Winterland Ballroom, where they treated the concert goers to what? A, a 3-hour lecture on macroeconomics. B, free jiu-jitsu lessons. C, a turkey dinner. Ah, yes, the Thanksgiving of 1976. Although I would argue that the greatest gift the band gave their audience that night was the chance to avoid hearing their crazy uncles rant about how Nixon was framed.